Horror films developed out of a number of sources: folk tales with devil characters, witchcraft fables, myths, and novels. Early movies had no sound except for background music and relied on creepy, dreamlike images to create fear. Only 2 minutes long, the first horror movie was made by a French filmmaker titled
Le Manoir du Diable.
Many myths and religions contain the idea of blood being a life essence. Hence, vampires and cannibalism began to emerge early in the 19th century. In the 1930s, monsters began to make their appearances in films such as Frankenstein and Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, both previously books. Many of these monsters were created through science rather than through nature.
Did you hear something?
No.
I heard something.
It is curious that some science experiments in the 1930 horror films would be similar to those practiced in Nazi Germany soon thereafter. Most films created in the 1940s to 50s were cheap remakes of the previous films. Topics soon became overdone, such as Frankenstein meets the Wolfman, I was a teenage werewolf. During the 1950s, the Cold War, horror films began to further involve consequences of science and mass panic in society. Aliens began to appear as well, due to the space program and rapid science experimentation during this era.
West Coast reels under Holocaust as the men and weapons of the atomic age battle to the death against the ageless monster of the deep. Not since the beginning of time has man known such terror.
No. No. Ah!
Creature from the Black Lagoon.
Animal. He hasn't changed for millions of years.
Science was baffled, but there it was in the deep, deep waters of the Amazon. A living link with the dawn of time. Powerful, destructive.
Oh my god.
Okay, you're online.
What's in here? Due to the decline in censorship, horror films went in a variety of different directions. Horrors usually took the place in innocent settings. Zombies were a popular theme. Film ratings were created to limit the types of films being produced. Films dealt with individuals gone wrong, insane people, and possessed people.
The most bizarre and brutal series of crimes in America.
There are no experts. You probably know as much about possession as most priests.
The only hope. The Exorcist.
In the 1990s, editing technology became advanced enough to begin enhancing images and extra graphics. Through some phases, monsters and effects took over the genre of horror as still seen in current-day horror.
What's that noise?
Popcorn.
You making popcorn?
Well, I'm getting ready to watch a video.
Really? What?
Oh, just some scary movie.
You like scary movies?
Uh-huh.
You never told me your name.
Why do you want to know my name?
I want to know who I'm looking at.
Someone is playing a deadly game.
It all began with a scream over 911.
Someone who's seen one too many scary movies.
You spook easily, Starling?
Not yet, sir.
He's past the others. The last cell. I'll be watching. You'll do fine.
A killer is on the loose.
Keeps them alive for 3 days. Then he shoots them, skins them, and dumps.
One could see horror themes evolve as the threat and unknown aspects of the world change. Horror went from the fear of death to science, the deep sea, psycho killers among the innocent, and finally to the gory destruction of the human body. Where will horror go next?
I was just kidding. It's all good. We good? You good? You good? All right. All right. Don't call the cops on me. It's all good. It's all good. All right. Let's blow this pop stand. All right. Are we done, Nate?
No, I'll go through that door.
Did you hear something?
No.
I heard something.